Hello, everyone, and welcome all to Changing Lanes Intervention Show with myself, Ashley Martin. And today we definitely have a special guest. But before we introduce her, just want to let you know a little bit about this podcast, which is on Buzzsprout. This podcast includes conversations and storytelling that focus on destigmatization of mental health with honest discussions around mental health, counseling, applied behavior analysis, and all the other necessary lifestyles for mental health well-being. Before we begin, I also have to read a disclaimer. By accessing this podcast, you acknowledge that CLI Human Services makes no warranty, guarantee, or representation as to the accuracy or sufficiency of this information featured on this podcast. The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any relevance of the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice unless specifically stated. Otherwise, CLI Human Services does not endorse, approve, or recommend any certify any information, product, process, or service or organization presented within this podcast. All right. For more disclaimer, feel free to visit us on the Buzzsprout. So today we have a special guest, Miss Marion Dunton. She's been happily married for 14 years and states by the grace of God, she's been sober for 16 years. We'll be talking about the topic on how to maintain life of sobriety to coordinate with our September's mission month for substance abuse awareness. So welcome, Miss Marion.
Good morning, Ash. I'm so
Good
delighted
morning.
to be here and to be a part of your podcast. And I hope if anything that I say or do on here can help the next person. 'Cause
Yes.
it's amazing. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Okay, well, we're delighted to have you. So this beginning with some of the questions. First question we have is, do you have, what do you have to say about the drug epidemic that we're currently experiencing?
Oh my goodness. This epidemic that we are going through now, Ash, it's messy. It is. It's tearing America apart. This fentanyl. Fentanyl is, oh my goodness, every day you wake up and you turn on your TV, someone is dying from either the fentanyl, somebody either overdose, and it's killing our kids in America today, Ash, and it's sad. It's really sad
It is.
because um I understand that they use a lot of the alcohol, the drug fentanyl in things that we eat, we drink, but it's getting into the wrong hands,
Yeah.
and those hands are adding and subtracting and multiplying things and different chemicals in it
Mm-hmm.
to destroy our country, to destroy our community, and
Yes.
it's sad.
Yes. It's definitely sad and destroying our community. It is. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
I'm coughing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand.
A little bit better now.
Okay,
Sorry
that's
about that.
fine.
It's the season.
I tell you, I know.
It is the season. Mm, much better now. I was teary-eyed and whew, everything. But yes, It is definitely has been destroying our community more and more. Would you like to share the substance of use before you begin your journey of sobriety?
Uh, m- my choice of drug was crack cocaine, Ashley, and I've been clean for like 16 years now.
Yeah.
And back in my day, when I was using, uh, it led me, Ash, on a journey that I wish I never took.
Mhm.
Um, Getting involved with wrong people, places, and things, and getting mixed up with the wrong company can always lead you down that wrong path. But it's up to you to take the right way. You to take in my opinion, for myself, I took the wrong way, and I have made such a progress um in staying clean and sober.
Right.
I've made such a progress. I came a long way. I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of. My main uh, the main thing that I know that I wish that I could get back is the love of my family, my children and my family.
Mhm.
And it's a struggle, and I pray to God every day that it gets better, and I know that it will. But uh, being an addict
Mhm.
at my age is unhealthy for a lot of people, and I still know many that suffer from this. I talk to them. I
Mhm.
try to lend as much support as I can to them because it is hard. Everyone knows that when God sends you down a path, um, He never said it was going to be easy. You know what I mean? You just have to, if you want this thing, you have to really, go for it, shoot for it. You know what I mean? And stay
Right.
focused. You understand what I'm saying? You
Oh,
know,
yes. It definitely sound like you already answered the next question as far as what does living a life of sobriety mean to you? Um, so with the dynamics of just staying hopeful, prayerful, and involving your family. So
yes.
when it
Family, you really need, I can't stress that enough. Everyone needs family when you're in any kind of addiction. And you need family. You do. And no matter how much we say in our minds we can do it by ourselves, uh, it doesn't always work that way. Trust
Mhm.
me, it doesn't. You need some sort of support. And
Okay.
if anything, if I can do anything for anyone, that's out there still struggling, you know what
Mhm.
I mean? Hey, I'm here. If I can talk to you, you know what I mean? I had a chance at being a sponsor, but myself, I took my I got in overboard, over my head. And so I had to like back up from being a sponsor. But as far as having a sponsor, I choose a female. This is just me. I chose a female because I have a tendency of when I I try to work things with the opposite sex, we all have a tendency, like in the beginning of your recovery, you have a tendency of falling in, getting these mixed feelings with each other. And I don't support that because both of you need help. He or she may be a sponsor, but you're a sponsee as well. You know what I mean? So
Right. Right.
I just don't agree with having opposite sex
Okay. And that was our
sponsors.
next question as far as what is your opinion on sponsorship when it comes to opposite sex? And you're right. Statistics show that a lot of times situations where because this is an emotional journey, outside of everything else is definitely emotional, private journey, and whoever's on this journey with you, you definitely entrust them almost like let's say with your life, with your well-being.
Yes,
So you become very vulnerable with this person. You express a lot of personal things with this person. You trust this person. So
absolutely.
the more you talk to this person, more vulnerable, especially if you have interests of the opposite sex. right? So if you have kids of
Absolutely.
the opposite sex, that tends to
Cause
cause
friction.
even
It
more
will.
emotion behind it.
Yes.
Starting thinking like,
Yes, ma'am.
um, oh wow, hold up. Is this my person? Is this my person? Maybe I had to go through this to meet him, or maybe I had to go through this to meet her, but not really separating the two and say, no, this is my journey. This is what I have to do. Let me refocus. Not to say that you shouldn't be with anybody, but your recovery, like you said, should be about yourself. So you should definitely be selfish when it comes to that and just be
Absolutely.
devoted to yourself. So
I absolutely agree, Ash.
so that is my take on it. And thank you for your part. Are there any places or organizations that you would like to share?
Other than you, well, I still am a proud member of Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous. Those are my basics for myself because those are the two that really got me started on my path. I actually had to go to a detox or whatever to get to those places. But in the process now, they have and they meetings everywhere. Just look on Google, anywhere. Google it up. Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholic Anonymous.
Hmm.
Al-Anon teams for teens. Get involved, and parents get involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get involved.
Okay. Um, thank you for that. Next question is, when did you decide to begin your journey?
I did 16 years ago. I received I received a text, voicemail from my daughter, and I found out. Only have one daughter, my oldest daughter, and I found out she was pregnant with my first grandchild. Well, actually, my second grandchild, but me knowing it was my first. And she left a message that really hurt and said if I wanted to be a part of my grandson's life, then I have to do something with my life. And right then and there, I was like, God, I got to do this. I'm about to have a grandson. I'm about to become a grandmother. I am so excited. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, with help, my sisters and Miss Marcy, she's a program in Delaware that's awesome. They allowed me and gave me chances to go in and redeem myself and recover myself. So I did. I went to Gateway Program, which is an awesome program in Delaware as well. And
Hmm.
I did these processes. I even had to go through the process of going to jail. Yes, I did 3 years, and I was incarcerated for 3 years. But after all, everything was over and said and done. It was wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. It's been 16 whole years. My grandson just turned 15 on July the 2nd, and July the 2nd, I
Great.
had 16 years clean the same day. Yes, ma'am. And it's a struggle. I'm struggling every day with my journey. I am because this disease is cunning and baffling and it can pop up at any given time. You just have to try to be strong and stay focused and keep your support. Keep having, call somebody when you feel like something's not right with your system. Call somebody when you feel like things aren't going right. Journal.
Yes.
Journaling is good. Journaling is good. I do a lot of journaling because I live far away from my kids. You know what I mean? And so I can't really like talk to them like I really want to. So I
Right.
do a lot of journaling. So hopefully one day we'll get to share. But my journey has started 15, 16 years ago. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that.
Hmm.
Um, so before we wrap it up, do you have any last words of advice for those that's starting their journey of sobriety?
Yes, listen, you guys. I can't express more by saying just say no first. Just say no. Just say no. Um, if you need help, if you feel like you know someone that needs help, reach out and try to help them because just being in the situation that I am is not good, but I'm okay. You gotta know, you gotta have people that's gonna be in your corner with you that, don't judge you. Do this journey for yourself. Don't do it for anyone but yourself. That's the only way you're gonna make it, sweetheart. And if I said anything that can help anyone on their next journey or that's starting their journey, please reach out. Ashley has my number or whatever. Please, I'm always willing to help someone.
Okay.
And that's the best I can say, Ashley. And I hope I did a great job.
No, no, no. You're doing a great job. Just to add to that, if you would
Uh-huh.
like to seek any professional help, no, outside of you, Miss Marion, if you would like to seek
Yeah,
any professional help to properly treat substance abuse or mental health needs, feel free to reach out to us. My name is
yeah.
Ashley Martin. I'm a licensed psychotherapist, a certified master addiction and relapse prevention specialist. I'm also a certified anger management specialist and a board certified behavior analyst. I am the CEO and director of Changing Lanes Intervention Human Services. We're located in Fayetteville. We have groups every Monday, substance abuse groups for adults, virtual and in person. We also offer services for adolescents, but for adults is every Monday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our address is 500 West Lanier Suite 608 in Fayetteville, Georgia, 30214. We also offer it virtual as well, so you can come online to attend. To find out more about our services, feel free to call at 770-580-4116 or email info at CLI Human Services. And just a little tidbit about some resources that I just wanted to share. You can always call 211, which is United Way, and ask them for any type of AA, NA, substance abuse, inpatient, outpatient facilities that may be in your area help by just calling 211. Generally, they'll just text you a listing in your area after you've answered a question from them. Sober Living of America accepts men and women. You do not have to have insurance, and they also provide housing. They're all across America. Only thing they require you to do is to work, and they actually help you find ways that you can work. That number is 877-430-0086. MAR, which stands for Metro Atlanta Residential Recovery Services, located in Doraville, Georgia. They also have those with insurance as well as those with no insurance. In particular, they have a program called Right Side Up, which is for women. It's an inpatient 6 months, and you can have children. So women without or with children, that number is 678-736-5918. The direct number to MAR is 678-750-4971. And then lastly, we have Newport Integrated Behavior Healthcare located in Decatur, Georgia. It is a detox facility as well as medication assistance program for those that may have issues with opioid addiction. And it's also an intensive outpatient substance abuse program where they offer services Monday through Friday as far as groups is concerned. That number is 404-789-8223. Feel free and please, please, please like, share, and subscribe to our podcast on Buzzsprout. Like us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Once again, thank you so much, Miss Marion, for your time and consideration and your
Oh, you are so welcome, Miss
community.
Ashley. I thank you so much for inviting me, sweetheart. And I hope anything that I have said or I have done to your podcast can help someone, the next person. And feel free to reach out to me again, to help. I'm always here, sweetheart. Always.
Thank you so much for your time. All right, have a good one.
Okay. Bye bye.